Le Mans is probably most famous for its endurance race, however it's also the home of La Mancelle caravans. Now the company's been going in France for more than 60 years, but you likely won't have seen many of these caravans on the road here in the UK, if in fact any at all. But that's about to change. Marquis have brought over 4 models, and those include 1 3-berth and 3 4-berths. There are 2 ranges, Fantaisy and Liberty, and Liberty is the most premium offering that La Mancelle offer here in the UK, and they're only available at Marquis. Today I'm going to be showing you around. This is the lounge of the Fantaisy 440 CL. This is spacious and there's plenty of room to stretch out. It's got an island bed, making it a great model for couples. This model is slightly longer than the 360 CL, and that's to allow for the generous island bed. This is the lounge area, and this converts into a double in the evenings, so there's more than enough room for 4 people to be away on holiday together. The upholstery fabric used here is Belgian and it's really stylish. I love the design, which is a teal colour coordinating with a cream. The bathroom is spacious with a luxury fully domestic shower and with multi-functioning shower head. With good ventilation from above, making sure these showers don't get too steamy. And to finish, there's a nice sized cupboard for all those essentials. I really love this sink too, look, you can move it towards you or out the way. With a large mirror plus the downlights, it gives an effective mood lighting and adds to the washroom. The Fantaisy 440 CL benefits from a great island bed. It's really spacious and has a quality foam mattress, so you can ensure a comfortable night's sleep wherever you are. I like to have a place for everything when I'm away and have easy access to all the things that I need. So I love the cubby holes either side of the bed where you can stash your phone or a book that you're reading. There's also generous space in the lockers and the wardrobes to either side of the bed, and nobody needs to fight over space because there's the same amount of storage on either side of the bed. On one side of the bed you've got a normal plug socket. On the other side of the bed you've got a USB port here. The bedroom has a beautiful pattern which is geometric in style. Porthole windows, exclusive to the Fantaisy lineup, very hard to not shout ahoy. The kitchen in the Fantaisy 440 CL benefits from a well-equipped kitchen. You've got the Dometic 2-burner hob here with glass cover, so it's easy to keep clean. And then you have the stainless steel sink, also with the cover, so again, easy to keep clean and doubles up as a chopping board. And if you want to, you can move the tap out of the way of the sink, or you can move it out of the way of the hob. Most caravan fridges and freezers tend to be black or white, however this is an isotherm 85 litre silver fridge. This is the Dometic extractor hood. It's easy to use, the controls are just here. I'm so impressed by the amount of space in this caravan and the effective mood lighting. This really adds an ambience to the look and feel of the interior. And by utilising the space, the storage is not intrusive, it seems to subtly blend in. The second of the Fantaisy models that I'm going to show you around is the 360 CL. It's slightly shorter in length than the 440 and sleeps 3. It's got a transverse island bed too. The Fantaisy 360 CL is a 3-berth model with a transverse island bed, and there's the option to convert this lounge area here into a further single bed should you require it. You'll also see the portholes feature in the front of the caravan here, which allow in plenty of extra light, and you can enjoy the view wherever you are. The transverse island bed is huge and comfortable thanks to the foam mattress, and it's set slightly higher up than that in the other Fantaisy model, which is great if you want to look out the window. There's also plentiful storage thanks to the lockers above the bed. In fact, they run the whole way round. The storage just gets better, and with this large area under the bed, there's plenty of room to store all those larger items. Again, left and right of the bed are these convenient 3-pin sockets and USB port. I like the fact that the light switch is easy to get to. There's no need to get out of bed in the middle of the night to switch it on. Nice. I'm just loving the interior lighting, it's really impressive. This swivel sink is a really cool feature, and it allows you more elbow room when you're in the bathroom. Talking of sinks again, this stainless steel sink in the kitchen is covered by a glass lid, and this time the oven is integrated within the kitchen unit and at a height which is easy to get out the baking that you've done. Tasty! Plus, next to it is the Webasto isotherm 85 litre fridge with freezer box. Again, a glass lid, only this time it covers the 3-burner gas hob, and of course the extractor hood with light and digital clock display. The barn door is a great feature of the Mancelle caravan range, and it's particularly useful if you're taking dogs on tour. Because you can keep Fido safe while still letting in maximum ventilation and light. I'm really impressed with the Fantaisy 360 CL and the storage under the bed, plus the dinette area that can be made into a single bed. And of course on the outside there's a convenient box for your gas bottles. And at the rear there's the option to add a bike rack. I'm loving the retro design of the Fantaisy 360 CL, and I'm loving this porthole. All aboard! This is the Liberty 440 PC, and as you can see it's a real showstopper with this horseshoe effect lounge area. I love it. And also one of the great features here is that this table actually moves down really simply to create room for the bed. I love this wraparound sofa. It's a really fantastic design with cream and green Belgian fabric. It really coordinates well. Plus these scatter cushions give it a really homely feel. The Liberty 440 PC offers a generous washroom, plus there's a wash basin in the main area here, and there's an opaque window so no one can see in. These handy little shelves in the washroom with the silver bars look really nice, and yet still do a good job of keeping your toiletries secure. The domestic style sink is a really nice touch and makes it feel truly luxurious. Again, the mood lighting and this wonderful mirror make this a really bright and airy space. It really comes across as a boutique 5-star washroom. With the Comet shower and its directional head and the GRP waterproof wall coating, I find this is easy to maintain when cleaning. And with the folding glass door, it really utilises the space better than a sticky shower curtain. I'm really impressed with the washroom. They've even put in a plug socket below the sink, which is also handy for any appliances you might have. As you'd expect with a luxury model such as this, the kitchen is well spec'd. So you've got a 3-burner hob here, and coordinating splashback, and then you've got a stainless steel sink, and the tap can be moved to either side out of the way. And of course there's the glass sink cover, which can be used as a chopping board and to keep everything clean and tidy. I'm loving this curved design around the sink area. It gives a really nice finish. Again, there's plenty of storage within the kitchen area and deep cupboards too. And of course a large cutlery drawer. This Thetford compressor fridge has a capacity of 150 litres, so there's absolutely bags of space for anything you might want to take away, including, perhaps, some wine. There's also a special freezer compartment. Lots of caravans now offer a dividing screen to separate the living and sleeping areas, but here you'll find a curtain and it's really quite substantial, which means you'll be extra toasty when you're lying in bed at night. With a bed size of 4'7" by 6'6", I love the fact that all the storage lockers are up high, so you're not going to bump your head when you're sitting up. With 2 storage lockers to the rear and the side, there's plenty of storage space. And these spotlights above the bed are handy if you want to do a little nighttime reading. Oh, I love a good book. To keep cool in the bedroom, there's also an air conditioning unit which is situated above the bed. And the list goes on with these handy side units. To the front of the caravan are these shelves. They have a protective silver bar to put all your knickknacks in and stop them falling out. This is the Liberty 440 PC, but there's an even more luxurious model which we're about to go and see next. Okay, so I didn't think I was going to get a chance to show you this today, but the Liberty 490 SA has just arrived back at the Surrey Marquis dealership, so I've got a chance to show you around. It's a 4-berth model with an island bed and a generous front lounge area which converts into a double in the evenings, or in the day if you fancy a lie-in, I'm not judging. The table is great because it actually moves around if you require any extra legroom. Nifty, huh? And the space for a TV here. Here. Again, this large double bed offers ample storage from above, and these handy pockets either side of the bed are really helpful for placing your phones or other devices. And there's a 3-pin socket plus a USB. This makes it all very convenient. In fact, I'm really impressed by how many sockets there are, and with the handy spotlights just above, I can tell a lot of thought has been put into this design. With sights, blinds and fly screens, they've gone further by adding these curtains that complement the style of the Belgian fabrics. Moving to the kitchen, we have the Thetford T215T compress fridge. It's 150 litres with a freezer compartment. And staying with the kitchen, this glass lid covers a stainless steel sink. And with the glass lid down, you can use it as a chopping board. It's really cool. Again, a wall socket conveniently above has a further spotlight. And if that's not enough, there's more storage below, offering 3 drawers with a further 2 cupboards. And of course, no kitchen would be complete without a 3-burner gas hob with oven and grill. Moving on to the washroom, I'm loving this contemporary white oval mounted sink. Again, there's plenty of storage and a nice opaque window allowing plenty of light in, but also lots of privacy. There's no shower curtain here, and there's a convenient sliding door, which I really prefer. One thing that is really unique are the amazing shaped windows. This really adds a creative touch and makes these vans stand out in a crowd. It's a really exciting time to get into caravanning, and these models from Mancelle certainly stand out when they're on the road. If you hadn't heard of the brand before, I think you'll be hearing and seeing a lot more of them in the future.